With the craziness of life, being present isn't always the easiest thing. But for author, podcaster, and reporter Cameron Dobbs, it's a message she's aiming to share with the world. Her podcast and book, Play Where Your Feet Are, inspires others to persevere through adversity. And Cam stopped by ISF to share her journey and what that message means to her. Cameron Dobbs, hi.
Hi.
Welcome to ISF. It's great to see you.
Thank you. I'm honored to be here.
You're so busy.
I am.
Busy. We have a podcast, a book, doing all the things. We're talking about your career, but you came to Miami as a student athlete. Awesome, go you. But you had to retire from that due to multiple concussions. More than 3.
Yes.
What was that like for you?
Honestly, the worst time of my life. My 3rd concussion was the one that ended my entire career, and the months preceding or after following it were 4 months of just awfulness. I went through hesitations in brain skill, functioning, headaches, nausea, anything and everything of a concussion symptom. 4 months straight, 0% improvement. It was the worst time of my life, and I practically felt like a vegetable.
Well, that's the physical, but what about emotionally?
Yeah.
How did you feel emotionally?
I had a ton of mental health struggles. I struggled with anxiety, depression. I'm not a crier, and so to cry as often as I did during that time was literally depressing, but it was just the hardest time. I faced a huge identity crisis, wondering who I was without my sport and without my accolades that I had before. I went from pretty much the it girl, having my entire life together and a plan, to now having nothing in a blink of an eye with one bad block move.
You were mourning the death of something.
Yeah.
At a young age. That I can imagine that's like a really big hill to overcome. But with that, you returned to the sport to coach the UM volleyball team.
Yes.
New beginning for you. Coming back in that capacity, how did you reconcile not being the it girl, not being that athlete, but having to teach instead of do?
It wasn't easy by any means. I think there's also an interesting dynamic when you're now coaching your teammates, but it's so fun, and it gave me a whole new perspective of now coaching what I had been taught all these years. I had played 3 different positions with the Canes, now 4 counting coach, and so to be able to be on the inside of what I had learned for years on years was a really special moment. And though I couldn't be on the court playing, I was just happy to be in the gym once again with my teammates.
Essentially blooming where you're planted, right?
Yes.
You are a budding sports reporter. I feel like you were always meant to be on TV, Cam.
It comes natural to me, what can I say?
Well, how fun is it, 1, and 2, who inspired you on TV growing up?
I think for me, even nowadays, when people ask where I see my career going, I always say combine Tim Tebow and Oprah and you get Cameron Dobbs.
There you go. We'll take that. I like that.
Yes,
I like that.
Yes, for sure.
I see that. I see that. What do you love most about it?
Well, I think I just love people. At the end of the day, I love people. I love telling stories, specifically in the sports realm. I love highlighting, for example, for our Hurricane athletes, the human beings behind the Hurricanes jersey. I think it's incredible to have your stats and your big accolades, but how do you persevere? What's your passion? What's your personality? That's what I want to feature.
The podcast is Play Where Your Feet Are, as well as the book available now. Cam Dobbs, your energy's infectious. I feel like I had 9 cups of coffee today.
I think we're just going off of each other.
Right, baby. You're a gem, Cam. Thank you so much.
Thank you.